Yo, what up, YouTube? This is your boy Food Junkie, and I'm coming at you with another video. And I was going to come on here and roast and gag and talk about and fuss out, a certain individual. But then I realized that doesn't work. That's what they want. They want you to talk to them in that manner. They crave that. They, need that in order for that to give them fuel. And as long as your name is in their mouth or their name's in your mouth, they're happy. Also realize that this individual won't come for men that will respond to them in a way that, they may not be quite used to. So I decided to take it down a notch and come at a different angle and hopefully just get their attention because, they are a person of God. So let's talk about the seven deadly sins. The seven deadly sins. We have envy. Who are you envious of? Why are you envious? Do you not know, did you not learn in seminary school that envy is one of the seven deadly sins that will lead to your destruction? You're envious of who? You're envious of Sean Bradley. You're envious of the relationship that Tracy has with Sean Bradley. You're envious with what Sean Bradley possessed that you feel that you do not possess. Envy is something that will destroy you from the inside out because it's a mental thing. You are envious. Well, we all see that you're envious, but only you can control that. Only you can control the mental aspect of what envy is. You need to understand that what is meant for you is meant for you, and what is meant for someone else is meant for them. You block your blessings when you try to take or possess something that is not meant for you. Envy, a deadly sin. I'm looking at my notepad. Lust. That was what broke you out of your shell. Lusting. Lusting on sexual applications. Jack, Grinder, Tumblr, whatever you use. What exposed you initially was your lust and the fact that you got catfished by someone and exposed. It showed us, it gave us the insight to your downfall. And you are falling down. Just, it's not anything that I'm doing or saying that is trying to be malicious toward you. But it's just truth. It's just fact. So far, you're envious of Sean Bradley and Tracy's relationship. Envious of Sean Bradley, envious of Tracy, maybe because, she shines and you feel that no one should outshine you, especially if you feel that you have brought them up. But speaking of that, that leads to another one, I should say, not the other one. Pride. Your pride won't allow you to just congratulate her for doing a good job. Your pride won't allow you to get over the fact that, what you perceived as an infraction on her part. Your pride won't allow you to move on. You're stuck. And while she's moving on, you're still in the same place that you have always been, and you will always be until you decide to be less prideful. Humble yourself just a little bit. You say you want them to call you. Why should they call you when you didn't give her the respect to call her when you heard information that pertained to her? You came here on YouTube and talked about it, exposed the information, opposed to giving her the respect that she requires, that you desire of a phone call. So we went through envy, lust, and pride. Those three things you have exhibited in full. And you don't realize it, but it really is taking you down. See, like I said, I can come at you all different kind of ways. I can say your name. I cannot say your name. I can just describe situations that describe you perfectly. You know, that's what you do when you're talented. That's when you do when you have creativity, when you have, um, you know, that thing that you possess, well, the thing that I possess that you may not possess, you know. Let me keep on going. Let me get off of that right there. So we went over pride, envy, lust, and what's another one? Greed. Ooh, greed. It's all about a nasty old coin, ain't it? Oh, if you make this coin, I'll make this coin too. Greed. Greed is so powerful. Money is at the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. And we know how much you love a nasty old coin, don't we? So we covered envy, lust, pride, and now greed. That's 4. We have 3 more to go, baby Hulk. Are you ready? He said, yeah, he's ready. Ooh, this is a good one. This one is wrath. Wrath. You are so upset, so prideful, and so envious, and so greedy. All these things come into wrath because you want to get revenge. You want to show them. You said it yesterday. You have been in arguments and these type of situations with better and bigger people than Tracy. Wrath. Why are you wrathful? Why are you trying to take this revenge out? Why are you trying to get back at someone? What is it that you're trying to prove? I don't understand it. Make it make sense. So we have envy, we have pride, we have lust, we have wrath, and we have greed. And I pointed out so thus far how you have exhibited all 5 of those. Let's see how you exhibit the last 2. That was these 2 go hand in hand. We've seen you eat gluttony, where you overindulge yourself, where you overindulge yourself in food, taking more than what you actually need, taking more, doing more than what you actually have to do. Gluttony is so dangerous, and you exhibited that. Doing more and taking more than you actually need in order for you to have surplus that will go to waste. Gluttony, which leads to the last one, sloth. You stop going to the gym, you stop working out, and as someone said, well, as Johnny Mack said, when you did go to the gym, you were doing the wrong things. But I mentioned that already, early on in my videos about you. You're working on your arms, forgetting about your chest, your stomach, your core, your back, your shoulders, all other parts of your body that you're forgetting about, only to show off your arms, another prideful thing that you used to do. But now that you have become about 30 to 50 pounds overweight, depends on how much you weighed prior to now, that sloth has kicked in. That greed has kicked in. You think it's more important to make a nasty old coin than to take care of yourself, than to go to the gym and work out and be healthy. And the way you look, oh, that's about sloth. People say you're attractive. I never saw it, but that's just me. It is not. That's not a dig. I've never saw you as being attractive. Maybe because I've always seen you. The person that I see now, I've always seen. Discernment. You don't have to have a doctorate in, theology and things like that in order for you to have discernment. You don't have to be a pastor or a doctor or anything like that in order for you to have discernment. I saw you when I first saw you. I saw you when I first saw you. And who I see today is who I've always seen. And like I said, it's not that I don't care for you. I know you can do better for yourself, but you choose not to. You allow greed, envy, pride, lust, sloth, gluttony, and wrath to change who you are. Those are the 7 deadly sins. And you should have known that. You should recognize that because you have went to seminary. This is not a call out of you, sir. This is a call up to you for you to pull yourself up and out of this spiral that you are falling into. Like I said, I found you interesting at times. I found you funny when you said Pentecostal stockings. Pentecostal stockings, that still gets me in Pentecostal suits. I don't know what that means, but I find it funny. I find it funny. I really do. It's funny, Hulk. If we find it funny, me and Hulk find it funny. Hulk and I find it funny. But you're in this downward spiral, making videos after videos after videos just to antagonize someone who really isn't worried about you. That's Sean Bradley. Then you're picking on someone else that shouldn't be worried about you. But we know who Tracy is. She doesn't allow people to just talk to her any kind of way. I'm pretty much the same way. But not about me. It's about you. The 7 deadly sins are taking you down. And it's sad that you've been a pastor, a man of God, someone who is a self-proclaimed person of God, that has a calling, you say, can't recognize this behavior in yourself and change it, because you have time to change it if you choose to. Just be careful, because the people that you are surrounding yourself with are, what's the word I'm looking for? They are, not saying promoting, not saying allowing, but helping you pretty much in this bad behavior, egging you on, making you think because you're getting clicks and views that you're doing the right thing. But when they're clicking and viewing, watching you going down this downward spiral and where you are being destructive. It's like watching a train wreck every time you click on that camera, get in front of that camera these past couple of days. We can't look away. We want to be able to tell the story when the train finally crashes down. Oh, I saw it happening. I saw it coming. We tried to warn him. We told him that the lights are getting closer. He chose not to listen. He allowed his pride to get in the way. He allowed the wrath of hurting someone else or embarrassing someone else to get in the way. He allowed the lust of the power that he feels to get in the way, and the lust of other things as well, but that's not my place. He allowed gluttony. He allowed sloth. He allowed envy to get in the way. We tried to warn him. People have made videos to tell him to keep it together. You have time. Until he crashed and burned. I'm just saying. You should touch your Bible again and open up your books like Johnny Mac said and reinsert yourself in the word and understand what's going on and ask for forgiveness, not from Tracy or Joyce or Sean, but ask forgiveness of yourself. Ask forgiveness of yourself, sir. Pray that God can allow you to forgive yourself so you can move on. Regardless of what anyone else does, you need to move on. As we see you, this is not healthy for you. It's not a good look for you. It's not. I'm so confused about what's going on right now with you. This is not a good look. You know, me and Baby Hulk is a kind of concern for you right now. So that's why I can't roast and gag you, really. You know what I'm saying? I could try to talk to you on the level that you say that you're on. The seven deadly sins of you, Pastor J. Wilson. You guys hope this little bit of food, this little morsel, this little snack, this little amuse bouche, as we call it, is helpful not only for him, but for other people as well. Look at the seven deadly sins. Do some research on them and find out if you encompasses one or all. Because he encompasses all of the seven deadly sins. And I'm kind of worried that, it won't be a good look for him in the end. Yeah. I just want, saying, you to look at that, sir. And as Johnny Mac said, he's taking older brother privileges. I'm taking younger brother privileges. Be careful. Be mindful. The path that you're on will only lead to destruction. Destruction of yourself, your brand, your channel. And while you are surrounding yourself with people who are only around you because they have a common enemy, so they think. But is it really a common enemy when the individual's not even thinking about you or worried about you or even mentioning you? Just saying. You're working yourself up into a frenzy for no reason whatsoever. And surrounding yourself with people who do not mean you well. I'm just saying. Yeah, the seven deadly sins. Lust, envy, pride, wrath, gluttony, sloth, greed. You are encompassing all those sins, sir. And if you know anything about the Bible like you say you do, you know this will only lead to your downfall. But to everyone else, thank you for watching. Hope you got a little bit of food for thought. Hope you got a little bit of nourishment in this video. I wish you well. I love you guys. And as I always say, love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and respect somebody else. Me and Baby Hulk got to get up and get our day started. And until next time, y'all have a great day. Peace. Say bye, Baby Hulk. Y'all have a good night. Sorry, good day. Great day, actually. Peace.